My name Edmond Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO. With respect, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the decision of Bank of South Sudan banning holding of currency and commodity. Currency holding, it has become a big economical challenge and a security threat to financial and economical stability in South Sudan, even including political stability. And we are aware why always public or users of currency tend to embrace currency holding as a strategy of retaining currency around their accessibility, simply because public have lost trust on the banking system. And the problem is not with the commercial banks. The problem is with the stability of the country economy, and that also extends to the political stability of the country. What we are experiencing now as an act of currency holding is associated with the political instability in the country. How much we want to push the finance and economic sector to avoid currency holding, they can't really respond effectively if they are not assured that the stability of the country politically and economically will not jeopardize them in accessing their currency. And that is where they don't have a trust and confidence on the banking system. So it's not a blame towards the banking system. The much more blame goes to the political leadership of the country in ensuring political stability, which reflects automatical economical stability. That's something that is very important that our leaders need to take into account. The second thing, we are getting rumors. I'm repeating myself. We are getting rumors that there's a migration of South Sudan currency for utilization or for use in some parts of Sudan, specifically under RSF. And we hear information that the migration of South Sudan pounds to be used as a currency in some parts of Sudan, like under RSF, it is in huge quantity. Maybe this is something that also the Bank of South Sudan need to investigate if it is true, as I refer to it as a rumor, but we're hearing that there's a migration of South Sudan pounds to Sudan to be used as a currency. And even some people have reached to the level that the South Sudan pounds is more stronger in use in Sudan compared to South Sudan. Maybe this is an information that require clarity, verification, and investigation from the Bank of South Sudan. That might have contributed in reducing the quantity of South Sudan SSP in the hands of users in South Sudan, because it has migrated to a territory that its return to the banking system in South Sudan is not possible. But this is information that we have got through our early warning system. It requires the Bank of South Sudan to investigate these allegations, how true they are, or they are misinformation, so that also we can handle. If it is true, maybe it is another area that the Bank of South Sudan need to handle. But the biggest required solution for us to handle currency holding, including commodities, it is actually political stability in the country. It's very important for us to do that, because if we are not careful, even some decision makers, some powerful state officials may have been also involved in exercising currency holding in their homes because they don't trust the banking system, because they are aware that the political stability is not reliable, or there's no guarantee in terms of political stability in the country. At any moment, at any time, anything can happen and they may lose their currency. And that's why now they're involved in currency holding as a leaders who are aware of what is happening. But of course, business community normally have access, traders have access to political leaders in getting information around political stability that directly have implication on economical stability. So for me, it is beyond the blame that goes towards a banking system or towards a public mistrust. Of course, we are aware why there's a public mistrust on the banking system, but it is whole it is a whole issue, or the durable solution is around political stability, which will reflect also economical stability, and that will win public trust and confidence on the banking system. And even public officials, because they are aware that the country is having a durable political stability, they will not involve in currency hoarding, in keeping currency with them at home. Thank you very much.